Welcome back to the Pike North Property Group YouTube channel, where I do the weekly market update and I do a little adventure somewhere. I do that every single week, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. The other thing is, always remember that, yes, I want to be your go-to when it comes to real estate that's both residential and commercial. I specialize in commercial up to about 15,000 square feet. Today, or rather last week, I went to Arlington to the National Medal of Honor Museum. Did a little bit of filming over there, just the outside, because I don't want to ruin the experience of going in for you. But you gotta know that it's there. So without further ado, and we'll do the market update when we get back. And the basics of a VA loan. That is something that you really ought to know. All right, as soon as we get back, I'll go over that and a little bit more. See you in a second. Hey, how's it going? I'm Dalton with Pike North Property Group, and today we're in Arlington, Texas, and I'm standing right outside of the National Medal of Honor Museum. Now, this is, again, the National Medal of Honor Museum, not just a Medal of Honor Museum. And to show you just how significant this is, it beat out some other major cities over the span of a 5-year competition. We're talking cities like San Diego, New York, and even Washington, D.C. Now, one of the major features of this museum is the giant 200-foot by 200-foot rectangular gallery. And you might notice there are 5 pillars that are holding it up. Those pillars are representative of each of the branches of service. The Marines, the Air Force, the Navy, the Coast Guard, the Army, in no particular order. Now, Arlington, if you remember, just got done hosting the World Cup. There's water parks, amusement parks, ballparks. It's a very entertaining, big place to be. So you owe it to yourself to come check it out. And while you're here, come check out the National Medal of Honor Museum. It's very interactive. It's got the traditional artifacts. It's got an immersive virtual reality Huey exhibit, and it's even got a dedicated tribute. The museum houses a theater dedicated to the memory of Colonel Neil E. Kirby, a local World War II hero from Arlington who earned the Medal of Honor for his extraordinary aerial combat record in the Pacific Theater. Again, I'm Dalton. I am a veteran, United States Marine Corps, and I'll tell you what, I'm just happy to be standing right here so I can show you this incredible National Medal of Honor Museum. So I'm not going to spoil the inside for you. Hopefully you can get out here and see it for yourself, and I'm sure there are other documentary makers who have done a much better job of giving this museum the justice it needs in terms of documentation and videography. But I'm just here to kind of whet your appetite and show you what's available in the Dallas-Fort Worth area if you're willing to look. Thanks again. I'm a Marine veteran. I'm an Iraq War veteran. And I got to say, I would be completely fine if we didn't produce any more war veterans. And I'm definitely an advocate for taking care of the war vets and vets that have already been created. So with that said, fewer than 18% of eligible veterans used the VA loan to purchase their homes. As a former Marine, I'm here to change that. So I want to go through the big 3 benefits of using a VA loan. One is 100% financing. Another is no PMI. And the third are very competitive rates. Let's break that down into a little bit more detail. So since borrowers don't have to drain their bank accounts, so say on average a $300,000 home, a standard down payment might be 3.5% or 5%, you get to keep that $10,000 or $15,000 in your bank account because it is a 100% financed loan. No mortgage insurance, aka PMI. So unlike conventional loans and FHA loans where you have to own 20% of the property or do a 20% down payment before you get that PMI out of there, VA loan does not have any such requirement. This dramatically reduces your monthly payment. And finally, the competitive rates. The favorable interest rates are because the Department of Veterans Affairs guarantees a portion of the loan. Private lenders face less risk, and that frequently allows them to offer lower interest rates. Now, there are some myths around VA loans, and that's another reason why only 18% of eligible veterans are using VA loans. So, myth number one, you can't reuse a VA loan. This is a myth. You can absolutely use this benefit more than once. Now, there are rules to that, so you need to stay in compliance, but yeah, it can be used more than once. Myth number two, it does not expire. If you're eligible, you're eligible. No time limit. So if you're eligible right now, call me. Let's work out getting you a new home. And there's no maximum amount for a VA loan. You're not going to be stuck at $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 if you're looking to get more house. So at a super high level, I'm going to go over some bullet points that help to describe what the VA loan is all about. And if you're interested in further information, go to the Pike North Property Group website, click Let's Talk, fill out the form, and I'll send you an email with a lot more detail about the VA loan. So who's eligible? Active duty, veterans, National Guard, reservists. You all qualify so long as you meet the eligibility requirements. Okay, so what document is the most important for your VA loan? If you guessed the DD-214, you're actually wrong. The most important document for your VA loan is the Certificate of Eligibility. But guess what? You can get it online for free. Don't let anyone charge you for it. What about the occupancy rule? You must move into the home that you purchased with your VA loan within 60 days of closing. And you've got to live there for at least 1 year. Also, timelines and paperwork have been streamlined. This includes a 7-day inspection approval process. So reach out to me if you're a veteran who qualifies, or if you have a veteran in your life that you think might not know. All right, so let's move on to the market update. Median list price is $450,000, and the median new list price is $421,000. Price per square foot is holding pretty steady at 198. Average days on market is about 99. Now, the median days on market has gone up fairly sharply. July 10th, it was 56 days on market. Now it's at about 63. And the stat that sellers should really care about is the fact that 50% of listings in the Dallas-Fort Worth and Arlington area have experienced price decreases. So I can't say it enough. Pricing correctly the first time is crucial to getting your home to move in this market. Technically, it's still a very balanced market, but I think that the advantage is slightly with the buyer. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next week.